Hey guys, I am BlackOpsAmazing and welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day, but today I've got some awesome information about Black Ops 3 Zombies, more specifically the Awakening DLC. This tweet was recently released by Call of Duty ANZ, which I believe is Call of Duty Australia and New Zealand, and it said, hard to infiltrate and even harder to escape. What's inside of Griffin Castle? Obviously, then we just have Black Ops 3 Awakening, which comes out on the 2nd of the 2nd, 2016, so just under a month from now. I am so excited for this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you on PS4 or the Xbox One? Which will obviously depend on when you are going to be getting it, but let's get straight into the content. So we can see this is about Der EISENDRACHE. Now, we've actually known for a while that it is going to be called Griffin Castle. The castle itself is called Griffin Castle. In real life, it's Hohenwalfen Castle, which is based in Warfen in Austria. And they gave us this image of Der EISENDRACHE. Once again, we've seen it so many times, but this one is a tiny bit different because, well, they've made it more crisp, they've made it more clearer, so we can kind of make out what things are a tiny bit more. We're still not sure if that is an iron dragon in the middle. I believe it is, but we've seen gameplay of Der EISENDRACHE. So far, we haven't seen anything. We also know we have our rockets that seem to be in the background. One of them is actually missing, one of them is gone, and I actually have an awesome video on that coming, I believe, later today or tomorrow, so make sure you are staying tuned to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, you need to do that. By the way, if you are enjoying the video so far, make sure you drop a like rating, that'd be awesome. But we can see down here where the gondola is, where the rail is for the gondola. We actually know this is working in Der EISENDRACHE. We can see it working within the trailer. You can tell there is a little green button on there, which is more than likely you're going to have to press that to activate the gondola. Maybe it can bring you up from the town and back down. We know that the rockets are down the bottom of the town, so maybe we can go down there. We really don't know anything about that just yet. But what's more important is going back to this tweet. It's called Griffin Castle. Where have we seen Griffin before in Call of Duty Zombies? That will be Griffin Station over on the moon. Now notice there are two different ways of spelling this. The way that it's spelled here, Griffin with an I-N or Griffin with an E-N. I-N will be relating to the bird Griffin, or obviously Griffin Station. It could have a link to that, but we know a griffin is a Greek mythological creature or a legendary creature with the body, tail and back legs of a lion and the head and the wings of an eagle. And we know griffins are known for guarding treasure or priceless possessions and are actually used as a symbol of divine power and guardians of divine power. So griffins are, protectors, they are guardians. If that is the terms that Treyarch are using this castle on, then what about this castle? What about Griffin Castle is so special? What about it actually needs protecting? What does this castle contain? What secret information does it have that needs protecting? So that could be the meaning of it, or what I'm thinking is it has a relation to Griffin Station. Think about it, they're the same spellings. We have Griffin Station on the moon, and we also included Area 51 in that, and we now have Griffin Castle. Griffin Station was built by Richtofen back in Der Reis. What if this castle was built or had something to do with Richtofen also constructing that base on the moon? I think Griffin Station and Griffin Castle are going to have a link in some way. We have been having so many Easter eggs within Black Ops 3 right now to do with moon. We have the moon wavegun blueprints. We have Tank Dempsey who talks about moon. We also have the Samantha's Lullaby tune or the moon loading screen tune at the end of the song for the Giants, which I believe is, I can't remember the song right now. You guys will have to remind me in the comment section below. But we have so many Easter eggs besides from them, hundreds more in Black Ops 3 relating to moon. Something is definitely going on. Now, some people speculated that a moon remake will be happening, which I do think is possible, especially in the last DLC. I think we may be having about 4 or 5 of our favourite zombies maps, obviously combined with a new one as well, so that could definitely be possible, but they're hinting towards something more than this about moon. Now, we know that our original characters are still stuck on the moon. We have, in an alternative universe, our original 4 characters were still alive. We have Tank Dempsey, Nikolai, Richtofen and Takio. Where we last left off on moon was when Richtofen finally took control of the zombies. He got Samantha out of the MPD pyramid, went in there for himself and took control of the zombies. But we know that Samantha and Richtofen did change bodies. They switched souls, which meant Richtofen was now stuck in Samantha's body inside of the MPD pyramid. And every time we actually got to play as Richtofen at the end of the moon Easter egg, you could hear Samantha talking because Samantha's soul, Samantha was now inside of Richtofen's body. So if we ever did go back to that, that would mean we are still playing as well, we would now be playing as Samantha because her soul is inside Richtofen's body. Even though our character would be Richtofen, we're actually playing as Samantha. And Treyarch kind of just ended it there. They didn't carry on from Moon. We don't know what happened to our characters after that, so possibly we could be getting some more information about that, maybe revisiting that area, finding out what happened to our characters after Moon. We know that Moon is past Der EISENDRACHE, Moon taking place after 1996, and Der EISENDRACHE, we believe, is in the 1940s, so there is a bit of a time difference there, but we know we can time travel, we know we can see in the future, and since we know Richtofen shot himself, he's trying to change the future. Anything could really happen. Now, that could be one of the links, that could be one of the things that we are seeing, but we also notice that we have rockets in the background of Der EISENDRACHE, like I said earlier. There is a very high chance that these rockets have something to do with Moon, since we now know it's called Griffin Castle, which may have a very big relation to Griffin Station up on the Moon. What if these rockets were taken to the Moon later on? Since Moon is taking place past Der EISENDRACHE, what if these rockets were meant for the Moon? We know 3 rockets were sent from the Moon by Maxis to hit and destroy the Earth, and that's exactly what they did. We don't know if they were filled with element 115, we're not sure, but what if these rockets that we are seeing in Der EISENDRACHE are going to be taken up to the Moon in a later date? Since we know Griffin Castle is a Group 935 research base, it's a research facility just like the one we have in Der Reis or the Giant, that is again very, very possible. Besides from this, we also know we have the Origins robot down in the town of Warfen on Der EISENDRACHE, another thing that was built in the Giant. We have so many links from Der EISENDRACHE to other maps, Moon, the Giant, Origins. I mean, I don't know, let me know what you think about this down in the comments section below. We have the fact that it's called Griffin Castle, we have these Moon rockets, which, well, possibly could be Moon rockets in the background. A lot of people speculating that could be Ascension, or maybe they're just something totally different, but we have the fact that it is called Griffin Station. I really do think there will be some link here, and Richtofen has a big part to play in it. We know Richtofen in the Giant has the summoning key. He went to Shadows of Evil and stole the summoning key from our Shadows of Evil characters. We know the Apothecans are after this summoning key. They need it to open up a gateway, a portal, to allow the other Apothecans down to Earth, because they basically want to take this planet for themselves. Since Richtofen has the summoning key and is now going over to Der EISENDRACHE, we know the Apothecans are going to be back. They are back in Der EISENDRACHE, and again their objective is to get back this summoning key. We can see we have rituals again in this map, so it should be interesting. We have our own goal. Besides from that, we're also trying to fight these Apothecans off. We also know we may be seeing Frankenstein, so I have so many videos on my channel. If you are interested, make sure you check the other ones out. I will have more coming later today or tomorrow as well, so if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that. That'd be amazing. Drop a like rating on this video. Let's go for 1,000 likes. If we've passed that, drop a like rating anyway. That'd be amazing. Thank you all so much for watching my channel. I really enjoy making these contents. I love this game. It's amazing. Honestly, thank you guys for everything, and I will see you in another video. Thank you, and goodbye.